So back at it again at the Magic Shack. Elijah actually cut all these boards for me. He overlapped them, which, you know, I didn't think that was a bad thing to do, but we try to do overlapping the ones that had the bigger amount of holes, you know, that you could really get a couple fingers worth through, which you could right there. So I think I'll have to put something right there maybe. That just needs to be drilled in there with one. But other than that, I have to finish the floor, and I've got the roof started. I'm going to put a metal roof on it, and it's going to slant down. I want to put some type of water catchment on here, whether it be PVC piping that'll run down to their watering bucket. I would like to have that on here. And 2 nesting boxes in the back. I thought about putting a top on it, on the nesting boxes, and then making it from that direction coming out, because it's going to face this way. This is the direction that it would face, and somewhere on here I'm going to put the Magic Shack on it in black lettering. But I'm going to burn this, give it that rustic look, and there's some down here that I still have to put screws in. This is going to be a clear hard plastic that's going to come across this area, that area, this right there, and then that over there, to give it so they have more natural light coming in, so it's not so dark in there. I think that would be nice. And then they'll have this big window. I thought of maybe making it so they could have, I could open that up to like some fencing maybe. I thought about doing that too, have a little door here so I could open this up so air could even come flow through there. But I think what they'll have is more than efficient for them to get through the winters that we have here and through the summer, and be perfectly fine for 3 chickens. I've got already two things in here. I want to put 2 different resting bars, but right now I've got those 2 right there that are going to come on one end or the other, and then I want one just a tad bit higher, so there'll be 2 roosting bars in here, but I need 2 more of those cutoffs, which I'll end up with them. So I'm just trying to use everything that I possibly can. We've got nails sticking out. I need to get them cut off because I ran out of the smaller nails. So that means I would have to add more money to this. But I told myself I need to buy the 5-pound box because I've got quite a few of these I've got to do. I've got another one for Chex and his ladies. I've got one for turkeys, and I've got one for the duck. And then I still have to do my big one for my laying hens. But overall, this was all-purposed, every single bit of it, but the screws that I used from the crates. This is what I got left from the crates that I want to get done. I thought about trying to use these for the floor in there. I got some crates I need to take apart. Like over here, I've got these. And then I've got all these that got to be taken apart, every single one of these, but maybe 2, because I think there were some decent looking doors I could use. And then all this will be repurposed again. And then I want to start on that one next. I can have almost all the walls put up on it, besides a little area on that end. I mean, if I didn't put this whole section on there, I would have enough walls to complete this for sure, I think. But I'm going to see. I mean, I only got like 10 chickens that are going to go in this. And I think that's more than enough space. And then they're going to have quite a bit of land to be foraging on. So tomorrow we've got rabbits due, and so far as of today nobody was pulling hair, so I'm not thinking everybody is going to actually kindle tomorrow, but we will see. Tomorrow is the 19th. Today's the 18th of May. And we're just waiting on some mama bunnies to have their babies, which would be 4. And that's my rabbit feed. That's what my husband mixes for the boy goats and the horses. It's an all-stock feed. Yeah, I do not think if she has any hair in there yet. I can't tell. But I can see she's pulled or put some more stuff in there. I thought she pulled hair because her dewlap is gone, but I didn't see any in there. And this little girl, she's a first-time mama, so we'll see if she ends up kindling. Here's the babies, bundled up. Hello, handsome. He's one of the bucks that go with the trio set. And then this mama here, who is huge, she's probably got another large litter. Her first time she had 14, I think it was. And then we got babies here. I already know this broken blue here is a little buck. And he's going to be available for a breeding buck. Look at these little baby blues. Little baby blues. Hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, Orchid. Miss Lavender. She's like, nah. I'm not into it. There's Miss Honey. She's got babies. Oh, there's Miss Coco back there. Hello, Coco. Right there is Miss Ginger. And there's an otter. There's an otter color. Hi, baby. That's a little buck. What you doing? And then this is a little girl who is, no, this is Majestic, sorry. That is not correct. This little girl right here, she's going with the red buck. Aren't you, lady? And then her half-sister right here, she's going with the red buck. Or the broken red, I should say. What are you just draining water out for? Goodness sakes. Ah, it's still pretty full. Good. There's my little blue. My sweet little 9-week-old blue. She's definitely putting some weight on. And this will be a first-time mama too. She's going to be bred to Mr. Eli for Broken Blues. And then again, she's going to be bred. Miss Maggie. Hi, sweetie. Miss Court's going to be bred, and these are all first-time mamas. They're going to be first-time mamas, I should say. And then Miss Sweetie Pie over here. She's a very nice, big doe, aren't you? Yes, you are. She's got nice, thick hindquarters. Nice, wide loin. She's a very nice looking doe for being 5 months. And then, of course, we got Poco. She's a really nice looking doe for being 4 months now, aren't you? Say next month is your breeding date. And I think she's the only one. I could breed technically Miss Orchid there. And I could breed Miss Majestic too, to keep them on their breeding cycles. But I could breed those two with her next month. And then anybody who didn't take, we could do that too. But we will see what we end up getting and go from there. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to our new subscribers and our members. Thank you. Thank you for all the views. For our viewers who aren't subscribers, thank you for watching. And we'll see everybody tomorrow as always. I'm going to do a garden update, most likely tomorrow. And prepare for that video. And we still did not get chickens moved as planned. We have a little bit of probably some news coming within the next week or so when we know a confirmed date on something that we're having done here on the homestead to help my husband so he doesn't have to try to, well, I can't really say because then you guys will know what it's about, but I can't really say anything right now about it, so you'll have to wait and then maybe I'll mention it. But he's down looking at my mother-in-law's steel weed whacker. It's like 20 years old, he said, and it sounds like he's got it working. He had to clean it out and clean the spark plug on it and give it some new gas, and it seems like it's running. So thank you guys again, and we'll see you tomorrow. As always, till next time, God bless you all.